What's up, guys? It's basictwink and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do my high glam look. If you saw my last video, it was my low glam look. So what I wanted to do to be glam, just not as much work. I didn't want to put that much work into it. So that one was nice, and if you haven't seen it, don't worry. Don't worry. It'll be in the description box for you to go ahead and go take a look at it. But today we're doing my high glam look. So when I want to go all out, be fancy and whatnot, give somebody to hate on, a reason to, this is what I do. So jumping into it, I've already moisturized my face with my Neutrogena Hydra Boost Gel Moisturizer. And now I'm just adding my primer, which is my e.l.f. Poreless Primer, and I just put it where my pores are the worst. So my cheeks, my forehead in the middle, down the bridge of my, kind of like where my nose is, but not quite, and on my chin. And then I take the extra step, because I'm extra like that, and I spray my face with my Milky Mist Moisturizing Spray from Pixi. I love this stuff. I especially like to give that extra boost of moisturizer, especially when I'm doing an all matte foundation, which I'm doing a little bit later because I do have dry skin and I probably really shouldn't use a matte foundation, but they last longer. So, because I'm going to do a lot with my eyes, we're going to start off with the eyes today. And so this is my eyebrow powder in Venice, and I got this from European Wax Center with my points. If you watched my last video, you would know that I'm hairy monster, and I racked up a lot of points and pretty much got this for free. But I'm just filling in my eyebrows, and this is my e.l.f. Duo and eyebrow brush, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, liner brush with a spoolie on the end. I don't know. It comes in handy. But I'm just filling it in, not doing anything super special because they are a little sparse. So, but I have them. I can say that I have eyebrows. They're just sparse, and with the power of editing, both are done. So hopping into my eyeshadow base, because if we're going all night and this is super high glam, you need a good base. So this is the BH Cosmetic eyeshadow primer in the color Fawn. They have 4 different shades, and Fawn was the closest to mine, and I love this stuff. It's like foundation for your eyeballs or your eyelids. I don't know. I super love this stuff. It reminds me a lot of what all the YouTubers use, the matte paint pots or whatever. If it's anything like this stuff, then I see why everyone uses it. This stuff is amazing. And I'm just applying it with another AOA Studio brush, which I love my AOA Studio brushes. I got the whole set. And this is another BH Cosmetics item. This is the Modern Matte Palette. This is everything in a palette. The whole palette is matte, of course, if you didn't catch the name. If you need if you need transition colors to throw in your crease, from bright colors to soft browns and neutrals, this is it. I mean, this is everything. This is like the perfect palette to have so that you don't have 30 palettes. But I'm probably still going to have like 30 palettes because I'm weird like that. But this is like the perfect all matte palette. But anyways, so taking my LA Colors blending brush, I'm going to jump into that darkest brown, and I'm going to throw that into the crease. This look is going to be a lot of browns, a lot of purples. I love brown and purple. Together, they're so pretty to me, but it takes me a long time to blend all this stuff out because these eyeshadows, I just got this palette maybe a month ago, and I've been loving it ever since I got it. They are a lot more pigmented than I thought they were, so I gotta make sure I get that good blending out. And I also want to jump into my LA Colors, one of my all matte palettes from LA Colors, and I actually stuck my pinky nail inside of the palette. I was so sad. I hate when I do that. But I'm gonna take those 2 medium purples, and I'm going to put them in the crease as well, a little bit underneath the brown, Well, actually, I kind of bring it up. No, I kind of bring it up a little bit above the actual crease. So I made sure I wanted to blow out that brown, and then I wanted to bring that purple up. And then I take a deeper purple, almost like a navy bluish purple. It's the navy blue of purple. Plum. That's the word I'm looking for. But I'm going to take that plum color, and I'm going to take a pencil brush, and I'm going to define. It's going straight into the crease a little, and then I'm going to blow it out underneath the crease. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? If it doesn't make sense, just let me know. But that's what I did. And I'm just going to put that in the outer V and in the crease. And so this is the ColourPop. This is one of their Super Shock shadows in the color Birthday Boy. And this was actually limited edition. I got it when I ordered off their website when it was their, was it their 2-year anniversary? Yeah, 2-year anniversary. So yeah, I didn't know I was getting it. I mean, I knew it was their anniversary, but you know how they always say for a limited time. And then I was like, I'm never one of those people who catch those limited time things. I usually never have money to catch them. But this is the first time I had it, and I love this eyeshadow. It's so pretty, and they apply the best with your finger. So that's why you see me sticking my finger on my eyeball. And this is Clean Colors sparkling bronzer that I use for, not sparkling, but sparkling bronzer. It's not called that. I don't think it's called that. But it will be in the description box, so don't worry. But basically, it's a highlight. I'm just putting it in my inner corners. Then, like always, I'm going to jump into putting on my eyeliner, my favorite part of any of my makeup looks, with my favorite eyeliner. My LA Colors, just black, basic ass eyeliner. Love it. Just gonna wang it out. Nothing, not a dramatic wing, because I want to make sure the attention is still on my eyeshadow, because I spend a lot of time blending that shit out. So I want people to spend a lot of time staring at my eyeball. So yeah. But yeah, still putting on eyeliner because it's that serious. That's why we're speeding through this, because it takes a hot second. All right. Now that we're all through with the eyes, we're going to jump into putting on the foundation. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation in the color 322. I usually really don't like putting on matte foundations because my skin is extremely dry. And like every time I use this foundation, my skin wants to fight me. Like, it's like, bitch, why? Why? But I get really greasy in my T-zone area. But I have really dry skin. I know, it's freaking crazy. I don't understand. But yeah, of course, I'm blending it out with my favorite sponge at the moment, my Real Technique sponge. And I'm just going to add a little bit more because you got to work with this fast. In my opinion, you got to kind of work with this fast because it kind of gets in one spot. And yeah. And then when you're using a sponge, it takes some of the product out. But I prefer to use a damp sponge with my dry skin. So yeah. So this is the e.l.f. concealer, the e.l.f. HD lifting concealer. If y'all have not used this is awesome. I love this. This one's in light. I think they have 3 shades. They have light, medium, and deep. And I bought medium, and medium was like my foundation color. Like, it was exactly my skin tone. So I still have it for like pimples, to cover up pimples, but I like to use concealer for brightener, and so I mixed this one with my Wet n Wild concealing pen in Posing Nude. I think that's the color of it. I'm just going to blend it out, and then I'm going to set everything with my NYC tinted loose mineral powder. Love this stuff. I used to use it a long time ago, but then lately I've been using my e.l.f. HD powder, setting powder, the loose one, translucent powder. That's what I'm trying to say. And then I watched the Kathleen Lights video, and it just reminded me that, hey, you used to like that powder. Why don't you use it anymore? So yeah, I brought it back out. And I set everything, and then I put it all over my face just to make sure nothing goes anywhere. And then I'm just gonna sweep it away. And I really need to invest in a good powder brush because this is like a foundation brush and it didn't get the powder away like I wanted it to. But you know, whatever. You work with what you got. You work with what you got. And then I'm gonna go the extra step because you always want to go an extra step when you're going full on glam. And I'm gonna take the banana powder out of the yellow powder out of my Wet n Wild contouring palette and caramel toffee and set my under eyes with it. And then I'm going to take the bronzer color out of that palette and just bronze up my cheeks. I don't really contour, but I do like to bronze, and maybe it's a little bit of contouring because I do like to get my jawline because I'm a big girl, and y'all see that double chin. Y'all see it. But I also don't like for it to be muddy, like to clash together. So I'm going to take that banana powder on my sponge and kind of let that sit underneath, right underneath where I put the bronzer on my cheek. And yeah. So yeah. And then I'm going to take my e.l.f. blush, and I can't remember the name of it, but I use it in every one of my tutorials because I love this blush. Because it's so very subtle. But I'm just going to apply that. And then I'm going to remove that banana powder from underneath my contour. So then, I'm going to contour my nose. That is probably the only thing I really contour per se is my nose. Because I got a kind of chunky nose. But yeah. So I'm just going to take a pinched fluffy brush and go down the bridge of my nose, and then I'm going to go back in with a e.l.f. concealer brush and blend it out. Like, this blends it out flawless for me. I don't know where I got that idea, but I figured it out and I love it. And then I just take my brush and I sweep bronzer over my nose because I want to look like the sun just gave me a kiss. And so this is the master highlighting stick from the pinker one, from Maybelline. I love this. It blends out into a powder and it just gives you like a subtle highlight, which is cool for me because I have a lot of texture on my face, and so I don't need nothing like bam bam in your face. Look at all them bumps. Even though I really don't care because I love highlight, but whatever. I love this highlight as well. And then I'm just going to apply some mascara. I remembered that I wanted to put a black eyeliner underneath my eyeballs. And so this is just an LA Colors duo stick. One side is white, one side is black. And today we're using the black side just to put underneath. I don't really do eyeshadow underneath. It looks fabulous on some people. It does not look that good on me. Eyeshadow underneath my eyelid. So I just make sure I just spice it up with eyeliner. And now I'm gonna put on mascara. I don't know what the hell I was gonna say, but yeah. And that's just my L'Oreal Voluminous black mascara. So this lip liner is in the color BFF2, and this liquid lipstick is the Lash liquid lipstick in Mink Pink. I love this. Wait. Is it Mink Pink? Yeah, it's Mink Pink. I love this liquid lipstick. Y'all been sleeping on it. YouTube. Jesus. But yeah. And then I just applied some Cara lashes and the number 72. And that's my final look. I'm just going to set my face with a little bit of Milky Mist spray, because I just love this stuff and I like spraying my face with stuff because I'm a weirdo. And I don't know why I do it so hard. You see how scrunchy my face be? But that's it. I'm going to try to attempt these slow-mos one more time. I'm going to get it one day, y'all. Y'all look at that slow-mo. Get it, Twinkle. You got this. Yeah, I'm not good at it still. Oh, well, it's been real, guys. I thank y'all so much for coming back to watch me embarrass myself again. But if you're not, follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, all at basictwink. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.